I know say EFCC go, they wonder how I take find out, but like I said, I got eyes everywhere. Do you understand? I get
masked your faces and even masked him along the line, throw them inside the vehicle and carry them away. So how are we supposed to differentiate between EFCC and criminals or armed robbers? Una get uniform, officially recognized uniform from EFCC. Why are you guys not using the uniform to arrest people? Why did you not put on your uniform and your ID card? Since you don't want to send him official invitation, why didn't you show your ID card? At least that will make him not to fidget, not to be afraid, or not to try to protect himself. He will know that it's government that is coming to take him. So if not for the mercy and grace of God, we would not even have known what happened to him. So if not that some people saw you guys and raised alarm, we will not say na EFCC, we will say na some unknown people na then come carry am. So if we will not say na una, and something happened to him, the next thing that we'll be hearing is unknown government came and carried him, unknown government, then it will just end like that. So what are you guys teaching us? Are you teaching the youth how to be robbers? Are you teaching the youth how to do some kind things? You see this una movement, it get as CP. This movement get as CP. But I want to tell you, some of you, my brothers and online people, online personalities here, you see you as a man that if certain things happening like this, you go stand in between the fence and be calling people that are working tirelessly, be calling them jobless people. I want to tell you today that you are the jobless one. Yes, you that always sit on the fence, you that always see people that cries like this as jobless people. Because if we did not raise alarm, imagine what would have happened. If we did not raise alarm, if we didn't start shouting, just imagine what would have happened. Have you seen now that you are the one that is very jobless? Because you feel that you are okay in your comfort zone, then another person can go and buy. If we did not raise alarm, imagine what would have been the situation today. Do you know that this guy was saved by the grace of God? Because if not that people raised alarm, we would follow no. Because initially we were all confused as to where his whereabouts. So you that always condemn people that are always talking on social media, these people talking on social media, they are not daft like you. Because if you don't have intelligence, you cannot speak. You can't put one or two words together to make it sound reasonable. It's because you are daft, you are dull in the head. That's why you open your mouth and call people doing the right thing good patriotic Nigerians, good patriotic citizens. You are calling them idle people or jobless people. It is because of this same joblessness that very dark man is popular today. Because he took it upon himself to be useful in the society, to be a very important personality in the society. You that you are not jobless, what is your impact in the society? If something happened to you today, who will ask of you? You are not jobless, but you are useless, you are inconsequential, nobody knows you, and you think you are living. You are just existing, you are not living. You are just there on earth, but you are not living. You understand? So next time before you call somebody jobless, check yourself. What is your impact in the society? Are you using your potentials well, or you are just there sitting and eating food like a big idiot? Ask yourself that question before you come online and call online personalities idle people and jobless people. These are people that are using their head. Do you know the intellectuality that you put in to address people and they listen to you? Do you think it's just a child's play? It's not a child's play. It's not easy to bring one or two together. So you are the jobless one. And for those of you that came out to protest and do everything, both online, offline, everywhere, may God bless you. You are a good patriotic Nigerians. You are a good citizen. You are the ones that we're supposed to carry shoulder up like this, because they represent very, very well. But you see all those ones that are sitting on the fence writing rubbish, ignore them. Those ones are very, I don't want to use bad words here. I mean, nobody I say and they disturb anybody. You understand me? So ignore those ones. You are the real patriotic Nigerian, patriotic youth, leaders of tomorrow. You are lending your voice in a situation where everybody's voice is needed. And let me remind you, all those voices that we are lending, they hear them. If we no raise alarm as we raise alarm, another story now for here.
So my video today is coming from a place of deep thought. Deep thought because for you to fundamentally look for a solution to a problem, you must look at the root cause of the problem. I said so because as Nigerians, we need to begin to think very deep. Now, let us look at this very dark man's issue. First, how very dark man take popularity blow. Very dark man blow from the Jenny's Glow issue. When the court begin to talk about how the products are harmful to people's skin and all of that. And then he challenged Jenny's Glow, took a product to NAFDAC, and then NAFDAC looked at those products and said it was harmful to the skin right? Then NAFDAC went ahead, locked all Jenny's Glow's offices across Nigeria. That was the point Very Dark Man blew, and then he can become hero. Now, have we asked ourselves a question? If NAFDAC, which is an agency of government, when they get budget every year, saddled with the responsibility to look at issues such as the issue of Jenny's Glow, that Very Dark Man, who is a private individual, took upon himself to fight. If NAFDAC been they look at these issues, they do their work, most probably today, Very Dark Man, for not handle that issue as an individual, will actually blow the boy, right? Now, make we leave NAFDAC. At the time in Nigeria, people can't tire for Nigerian police. People had no trust for the Nigerian police force anymore. To an extent that people were even complaining that when they go to report issues to the police not even they feel they handle these issues properly. They go just go police go collect money from here, collect money from there. That became a strong allegation that Nigerians began to cry about the Nigerian police force. And then there was a Very Dark Man. A Very Dark Man, when they be like, say, if you report issue to Ram, Very Dark Man now, in his own small capacity, began to play role of the Nigerian police force. They call people out, even they push for the arrest of people, they fight people's cause, and then people began to trust in his process. People not going to go police again. Issue when police suppose they handle an institution of government that was saddled with the responsibility to make arrest and prosecute people. Nigerians not got trust in police. There was now a Very Dark Man where they play the role of the Nigerian police, and so people now saw reasons to, instead of go to police station, go and meet a Very Dark Man. Now again, failure of the system and agencies of government saddled with the responsibility to carry out certain function. Now I can give birth to a single individual in the person of Very Dark Man. They play that role for them when Nigerians can't believe it. Right? Make we leave police, make we go EFCC. Now there were a lot of financial crimes that people also allege that they will go to the EFCC, write petition, complain for EFCC, they go waka, they go tire. EFCC no they answer them. At that time, people were complaining. There were even allegations. Some people go say there is EFCC officers. At that time, people go say, oh, EFCC, some of the officers when they in charge, go they ask them, what you will give us if we do this case like this, if we help you recover your money. Now, there was a Very Dark Man. A Very Dark Man, when the people meet, he go call out those people when collect people money, when commit financial crime, the people go refund the money where they collect from people. Again, failure of agency of government or agencies of government to carry out their primary responsibility gave an edge and a boost to an individual. May we leave the FCC. Failure of even governor to deliver on the mandate why citizens vote am. Just of recent, few weeks ago, a woman did a video in Lagos. Video where rain fall, children where they go school not fit cross enter their school. She do video. They call on an individual in the person of Very Dark Man to come to the rescue and the aid of students. Complain when supposed to go meet governor. They leave Lagos State governor, someone who they call Very Dark Man where they Abuja, to come to the aid of those children. If you look at all of this, what is the root cause of the problem? The root cause of the problem is that the agencies of government that are saddled with the primary responsibility to carry out certain functions don't fail in those responsibility, and individuals now Nigerians go believing in process, trust to carry issues, go meet, leave the agencies where they're supposed to go meet. Now, what does that tell you? Whether we like him or not, the boy don't build around himself one kind power to deliver, and Nigerians don't trust him, and they don't see things when he don't do to deliver. Yes, we have been able to do certain things within this period when not they right. Of course, Very Dark Man is just a human being when he don't make many mistakes. Yes, but then what it leads to improminence, now the failure of agencies of government. Now, this is what I think. I think that these agencies of government should even be first be ashamed of themselves. Say, waiting they fail to do as an agency where even get budget. An individual, when you get any money, they deliver on the things when agencies of government, whether they give funds to even fund the agency to do, they do without money. Agencies of government should be ashamed. I mean, from the NAFDAC to the police to the EFCC and even to government officers, those elected officers, when you supposed to do borrow, you know, do an individual and I couple they do borrow for community. These are the things that gave birth to the very dark man and gave him prominence. And then this is what I thought would have happened. Personally, since the boy don't build himself reach this level, I would have thought that what these agencies of government would have done, instead of witch hunting the boy, is to call the boy and say, come, since Nigerians believe in you and this is your strategies for achieving results, how can we collaborate and partner together to see that we can also achieve results in a more civilized way? Or maybe we can achieve more results using this pattern and tactics. Then they would have come together to discuss and see how they may have been able to work together to achieve results, rather than witch hunting him. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that very dark man is a perfect human being. Just like I've said in my videos, I don't have a problem with him. I don't hate him, but I don't follow him. But the point is, the boy they try. Yes, the boy they try. If he don't Jones at some point, yes, we agree. But looking at it holistically, the good when he don't do as compared to the bad when he don't do, what is the justification for us to want to say, may we buy him, or may we rubbish him, or may we condemn him? That's my point. And so I will submit by saying that I think there are better ways to harness this boy's strength and use them positively. And that is what I think the agencies of government should begin to think. I mean, whether we like them or not, it don't big, it don't big. The loopholes when the agencies of government create, the boy don't feel them, it don't make the boy big. So at this point, how can we use him to positively achieve that primary responsibility that these agencies of government have been saddled with to achieve? I think that is what we should be looking at. Without hate, I would say, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live the agencies of government that would see reasons why we must work together to make this our Nigeria a better place. Long live the ever-resilient and strong citizens of the Nigerian state. Peace and love.
Naturally, I'm not supposed to do this video, but I think it is absolutely necessary and important that I stretch out some facts. Yesterday I posted a video about very dark man, made a free very dark man. We like what they do, sometimes no. We like the way they talk, sometimes no. But sometimes they talk truth, yes. We'll see facts. Not be saying because very dark man talk one way against my guy, you not go with my guy. So I see they arrest him. The man of it arrest him. Now human being it be. Anyway, more come on that part. You know, say yesterday when I posted that video, Jollof wife sent me a very rude message. Say they question my loyalty to her husband. I've been one lock up as usual. This stuff you don't happen for many years they come now. Few years. I know the answer because I think say make her leave her. But today I want to put a stop to that rubbish. Jollof, talk to your wife. Your wife really respects your friends now because of you. Maybe you tell your wife now you defeat me, or maybe you tell your wife now you borrow money to come abroad, or now you borrow money to build house, or now you sell land for me, or now you buy motor for me. Maybe that's what you tell your wife. Or if they break, now you help me every day. I'm not seeing any reason why your wife could talk to me if that's such matter. Anyway, let me today the door. The door for your front self. You didn't say anything. Your wife accused me for your show 2022. Say I set table to wrong person. Say I should be money. You bring your wife come my front. Till your wife realize say the table where I say now she know the person name we buy her. She didn't apologize to me. I let that slide. Your wife embarrassed me for this your show you do just now. So I come your show Jollof. Your wife say when my ban publicly. So I go take ticket. I must buy tickets for where people they look camera they watch me. but overlook her. But as my own YB, I not get time, you know. But make us straight the facts now. The lot of I've made more money than you, over 10 times. My money na charity they go. If I want to do big boy, I don't compare you and me. I don't go try am. Because you're not the street boy. Street boy, they look, they observe, they listen, they judge. But too much maturity, they pass wrong narrative. 75% of people you know today, I know the entire internet. But internet, just take what you feel take, do what you feel do out of fun. I'll give you advice so you give me years ago. I give you now, Jollof. Talk to your wife. A woman is shipping man. What you supposed to do today, you not there. What you supposed to do today, what you supposed to enjoy as a G, they enjoy and call for your wife. Your wife is very rude. Very rude. You think see a rudeness now, pride. Don't be pride. Your wife will make you lose everything you get. You cannot see, like I said, you know, you be small boy. With all sense of humility, you be small rats. I'm supposed to lock up, not do this video, but I just make her tell you. Talk to your wife. If your wife insults me again, if you insult me again, I know who I go insult, and you will hear from me. Don't be your wife mate in any ramification. Don't be your wife gang. Talk to your wife.
Well, in another development, Atiku Issa, the factional president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, who accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu, of kidnapping and torturing him over his refusal to accept a 100 million naira bribe to support President Tinubu, has now released a statement on Facebook apologizing to Sheyi Tinubu. He stated that he was misled by Ladoja Olushola into believing that the president's son was responsible for orchestrating the attacks against him. Issa made the damaging statements on April 30th during a press conference in Abuja, saying that the Minister of Youth Development had offered him the 100 million naira bribe and that he was subsequently attacked and abducted. His apology to Sheyi Tinubu on Facebook has been met with reactions. Well, let me read a part of his post before I take this comment. Well, Issa wrote on Facebook, allegedly, that it has become imperative to note that the offer of 100 million naira, which was alleged was made to me to support President Tinubu, was clearly untrue, as Ladoja Olushola, who was desperate to get me out of my legitimate position as the duly elected president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, fed me the lies and half-truths for the sole purpose of achieving his selfish agenda of taking over the reins of the student body through the back doors. It was also Ladoja Olushola who warned me that Mr. Sheyi Tinubu could order my killing and thereafter instruct the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, to bury the matter. I also stated, among other things, that Sheyi Tinubu led thugs to the venue of my inauguration. This was very untrue. I made these claims owing to the picture of Sheyi Tinubu painted to me by Ladoja Olushola, who swore to me that Sheyi was doing everything to ensure I am not alive to serve my tenure as NAN's president. In fact, I later found out that Mr. Sheyi was nowhere near the venue. And this is supposed to be coming from Comrade Atiku Issa on Facebook. Rufai, when I read this statement, I said the statement is incomplete. He did not explain to me as to us as to who actually ordered the beating. Who beat him up? I mean, we need more, from him if, he actually put out the statement. We have covered the story at length. But, we got a statement, I believe, from, the NANS group. And if I can read that statement, it wrote the technical incarceration, intimidation, and victimization of NANS president, Atiku Issa Abubakar. This comment is coming from, I believe, one of the student bodies. Despite the recent public outcry about the abduction of Comrade Atiku Isa Abubakar and the disruption of the inauguration of NAN's executives at Wells Carton Hotel, Asokoro, Abuja, Comrade Isa Atiku Abubakar has not been seen in public. He has been detained in a hospital, and all his means of communication has been confiscated by the Department of State Services, DSS. As I speak with you now, he is still convalescing. I want the general public to disregard any statement of apology purportedly emanating from him, as this is coming from a coerced and subjugated comrade. We will provide updates about the incidents as the events unfold, and we want to implore all Nigerians to speak up at this precarious period of repression. And this statement is from Orowole Eniola Awoyemi, and he is the NAN's PRO. Dr. Bashi, are you laughing at my English? I did it well, didn't I? My Yoruba. I'm doing well. I can't be sitting with two Ogun. Yes, exactly. Two Ogun greats and not be able to speak Yoruba. But this is really a sad incident, Rufai. We're getting these two reports now, one from the PRO, and then we're getting a Facebook post, not a video, not a comment, not a voice note from Isa.
So a couple of things. If you give me some time to chime in on the Herbert Wigwe story also.
Oh, go ahead.
It was just purely negligence, but I think investigation should be done further that who authorized the aviation